Horizon Wind Energy, which is the third largest wind energy company in the United States and a key player in Oregon's future success. Arlo?
Thank you. So Horizon Wind Energy was drawn to Oregon in 2001 just as much for Oregon's robust wind resources as we were for the policy environment here in Oregon. As the Commissioner said, Oregon has a strong history of progressive environmental policy, and the RPS is really a great example of that. Currently, with nearly 1,000 megawatts of installed capacity in the state, Oregon ranks seventh in the U.S. For installed capacity. And we certainly hope that we're just getting going. Just to give you a little more detail on kind of what each 100 megawatt project means to the state of Oregon, what it means to the rural communities out there. On average, a 100 megawatt project represents approximately $200 million of capital investment in these rural economies. And when you look at how that breaks down in terms of property taxes, that means millions of dollars in these rural communities. Say, Gillum County, a county that was on the verge of bankruptcy several years ago, and the projects that are getting installed there have represented millions of dollars in property taxes. In addition to property taxes, we're looking, we present significant lease payments, of course, to largely rural ranchers and wheat farmers or other types of grain growers. And most importantly, wind projects bring jobs to counties as well. During the construction phase for a 100 megawatt project, we're looking at approximately 200 or 250 temporary part-time jobs for a span of about 9 months. And if you look at how many projects have been getting installed in rural Oregon, and the way that we've seen one after another, this really represents significant deployment for long periods of time. Once a project's in the ground, a project has about 10 to 12 full-time jobs that will be right there. These are family wage jobs right in the local community. And we've already begun to see the effects of some of the job creation that the wind industry has brought to these rural areas with programs like the Columbia Gorge Community College's Wind Tech program. Now we're beginning to see lots of local folks go to this college, and then the college in turn has produced very qualified, highly qualified wind techs to support this new industry. In addition to jobs, in terms of direct local spending, during the construction, the project staff can spend upwards of $10 million at the hotels, the restaurants, buying supplies at the hardware store. And we're really seeing the significant local spending in the communities. So passing this legislation now would be instrumental in keeping these projects here in Oregon. As a developer, we look at, as a national developer, we look at how to use our resources here versus other parts of the country. And having legislation such as we're here to talk about today would really help keep these projects here in Oregon, especially during this difficult economic time, and make sure that we continue to stay at the top and hopefully improve where we are in terms of other states and where we rank in terms